Hi everyone, I wanted to share with you a little bit more about the whiteboard tool on your smart panel. So once you have it open, down at the bottom you have a toolbar. What I want to do is go through the different tools from left to right, just so you have an idea of what each one does. So the first tool on the very left are 6 dots, and if you press and hold this with your finger or your pen, you can drag and move around this toolbar. So this is nice if you're writing at the bottom, you can drag it up to the top. The next tool to your right is a folder with an arrow. In this case, if you click this, it opens up so that you can open a new whiteboard. So if you're in one and you want a brand new fresh start, you can open a new whiteboard, Lumio file, or pull something from your files library to create a whole new whiteboard. The next tool to the right are the pens. We did a separate video on the pens, but again, here's your options that you have. The next tool to the right is a selection tool. So I'm going to go ahead and write something here on the smart panel, and then with a little scribble, and then I am going to take the selection tool and just drag around everything that I have here on the board. You'll see a little blue dot here with a caret. If I go ahead and select that, then I can do a whole bunch of different things. I can copy this, duplicate it, delete it, lock it in place, group these items, ungroup them, flip them left, right, upside down. In this case, I'm just going to go ahead and delete this because I don't need it, but these are just some options that you have when you're using different tools on here and writing and adding things. The next one is the little picture with the plus symbol. Here you can add in images and videos from the web or your board. So if you see, you can toggle here. I'm going to toggle to videos, I'm going to keep it on the web, and I'm going to put in the search a topic that I am working on, which is Machiavelli. So I'm going to type that in there, and then YouTube videos are going to populate. What's nice about this is, one, you can play a preview right here so that you can see if this is a good video or not, or if this is the right one. You can make that selection and it just pops right onto your whiteboard. From here, once you close that out, you don't have to worry about resizing. Once you select it, it's going to open it into full screen, no ads, and it's just going to play for you here, which is a great option. And then you can click the X and it goes back to its norm. You can drag and move around. Our next tools are the 3 dots that are down there. There's tons of options in here, so I'm going to wait for another video for that. I don't want to make this 10 minutes long. The next one are these little arrows. So the arrows is where you can undo and then redo different actions. Next is the little people. This is where you can make your whiteboard presentation interactive. You can start a session, you can have it teacher or student pace. The students just go to hellosmart.com and they type in your personal join code, and then they can interact with the presentation. Next you have your arrows with your little number there, and this is really where you can navigate and move through your presentation. So if you click the 1 there, you can see you only have 1 page, but then you can easily add more pages. So if you want to add a graphic organizer, these are already built into the system. This is not something I added. Now all of a sudden you see there's a 2 down there and I have this graphic organizer. I can add something else if I'd like. So let's take a look. We have graphic organizers, manipulatives, local content, exit tickets. We have shout outs and whole class whiteboards. I'm going to go ahead and add a whole class whiteboard to this particular one. This is where students then could all edit this together if necessary. So they have the join code up there. Everybody can edit it, and that way the students can interact. I can add something else here. If I want to add a file that I have, I'm going to select Insert File. And then I have this link to my Google Drive because I'm all signed in. I can search in here and find the document that I want. So I'm going to search for Machiavelli, and I have a reading here. I'm going to go ahead and select that, and then it again is going to create a new page for me here with my reading in it. I can see all my pages then. I can delete some. I can change, in this case, the page size of this. Really, it's a great tool if on the fly you want to add some things and make this a little bit more interactive. Hopefully you found it helpful. Have a great day.